Good morning. I've got some important things to tell y'all this morning. I want you to know it, okay? I am going to be in Grove Hill, Alabama, signing books and selling books, the coffee table book, on June the 6th. That's this coming Saturday. That's this coming Saturday. And so I want y'all to come, if you will. And after we get through and whatever, I'm going to go to JG's and eat lunch. Y'all can go there too if you want to and eat lunch. We'll all just have a good time. So let me read this over because I want you to make sure that if you're in the distance and you feel like you can come to Alabama, you're going to go to Grove Hill, and we're going to be on the it'll be at the Grove Garden Market. Of course, it's not a big town. I'm sure you can find it. And it's going to be at 9 o'clock in the morning, or I'm going to be there at 9, hopefully. I'm going to leave my house about 6:40 or something like that. So I should be there by 9 o'clock. And so we're just going to have a good time together, and I'm going to have my coffee table book there, and I'm going to sign your books. Now, listen, if you bring a book for me to sign, make sure you get a little piece of paper like this, just a little something, and print the name. Print it. The name of the person you want that book to go to, okay? I got about 20-something eggs in here. Got a big crowd this morning. I'm going to get those already beat up. I'm going to cook them in just a minute. Got my grease on right here getting hot. Got my grits going over here. Everything's going good. Those of you who don't know, I own a little bed and breakfast, and people come and they eat with me. But anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you. And so I wanted you to know that because I think it's important. And here's the other thing. Not this weekend, which I'm going to do this in Grove Hill, but next weekend on June the 13th, I'm going to be in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So you people that's in Birmingham and Tuscaloosa, the Coker and Ralph and the surrounding areas, Holt, y'all all come to East McFarland Baptist Church. And we're going to have a ladies' luncheon. And I think it starts at 11 o'clock at East McFarland Baptist Church. And y'all can come to that. And we're going to have another good time. And I'm going to sign books and sell books. And I'm going to speak at that one. And so I'm looking forward to it. And I'll put, I don't know how to do a link for that, but I'm going to try. But I'll be announcing that one again on my Facebook page. So you'll see it and all on that. But that'll be a good one. At East McFarland Church on June the 13th in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And then this weekend it's in Grove Hill. I'll be in Grove Hill, Alabama, doing a book signing and selling. For those of you who don't have the coffee table book, they're going to be $40 each. And y'all, that is a steal. It's a huge book. Beautiful pictures, full color. You're going to love it. And I'm not taking checks or credit cards. So y'all have to just get you some money up. But I'll have hopefully have some change there. I'm going to carry some change. My friend Julie Wells is going to come with me. We're going to get in my truck. You know, I wrecked my other truck. I ran into a tree in the driveway. Can you believe that? Well, anyway, I bought a new one. So I'll be coming in my new truck. It's the same as the old one. It's just a newer model. It drives good. It's got plenty of storage, so that's why I wanted it. And so, and last night, let me tell you what we did last night. My granddaughter, Kate, is going back to school. So she's been home for about a week, and it's time to go back. And so they invited me to come over there and eat with them. I said, okay, what can I bring? And Hannah said, you can bring a vegetable. I'm going to do country fried steak and cream potatoes and stuff. I said, okay, that sounds good. So in the meantime, Kate calls back. And she says, or texts back, she actually texts. She said, would you make some French onion soup? That's what we usually have like at Christmas day for lunch. The Christmas night we have a big meal. But I said, I'll try. I didn't say I would, but I said, I'll try. So I had on my old shorts, blue jean shorts. I'd been cutting grass all day out in the yard and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, I can't go to town like this. So I quickly put on some long pants and a different shirt and went to town, to the grocery store, and got my ingredients. I had most of my ingredients. I had onions and garlic, Worcestershire salts, and I had olive oil that goes in it, and butter. I had all that. So all I had to buy is the beef broth and the cheeses. That's all I needed. So what I did is I went over to their house to fix it because it's kind of hard to carry soup. You know, it's just not, that's just not something you can carry somewhere very easy. Unless you got a big crock pot or something, you carry it in that. What do y'all carry yours in? When you go to church, what do you carry it in? I'm going to read some of these questions. If y'all got a question about where I'm going to be for book signings and book sellings and speaking and all that, put it in the comments right now so I can see it. I see some people that's just saying where they're from. Let me just go over it one more time because some of y'all are just getting in here and I can't wait on everybody to get here. This Saturday, June the 6th, at 9 o'clock, I hope to be there at 9. I'm hoping my new truck will get me there. I'm going to be signing and selling books in Grove Hill, Alabama, at the Grove Hill Market. Then and they're going to have refreshments and stuff like that. All right. Then I'm going to go, I think that's after that, I'm going to go over to a restaurant. It's called JG's, and I am going to eat there and enjoy their cuisine. And of course you can go too if you want to. We'll just all go in there and get us a lunch. That will be fun. And so then the next Saturday, June the 13th, I'm going to be in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And I'm going to be speaking, and we're going to have a luncheon and signing books and selling books. And it's going to be at East McFarland Baptist Church in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So we hope to see all of y'all there. You'll have to go, I'll try to show you a link to get to their, what I'll do is put it in the comments, but I don't know that my comments show up first. They may be just like y'all's, kind of random. But I'll be telling this again on a regular video. And so that'll be a good thing. So what did y'all do yesterday? What did y'all do yesterday? Let me tell you what I did. I got up early. And the first thing I did is, before I ate or anything, I made my bed, I got dressed, got my blower. I've got one of those rechargeable blowers because the night before we had this wind came up just unexpectedly. Just this strong, strong wind came up. And I mean, it was blowing like a tornado. But it wasn't. But it looked like it. And it blew limbs and bushes and trees and leaves and everything else down all in my driveway and everywhere else. So I got up, got that blower. I went outside and I started blowing. And that blower usually will last about 20 minutes and then it plays out. There's no more juice in it. I can't use a gas blower because I can't crank a gas blower. I've tried. I'm not strong enough. I cannot do it. So I just, what I did is I just did it that way. blew it off. Then I came in, and let me tell y'all something sad that I did. Oh, it was really sad. My fish tank that kills my mosquitoes and stuff, you'll read about that in the coffee table book. The water needed changing. And I've got well water, so I could just put well water right in it, which I did. And they were happy, and everything was going great. And then, after that, I left them alone. You know, I didn't even feed them right then, and I went and did some other things. And I came back a couple of hours later, and they were all dead. And here's the reason. I had read somewhere to get the moss from keep it from growing in your fish tanks, to put a cap full of some kind of bleach in that water, and it would kill it. Well, instead of doing that, it killed my fish, and I was so sad. I had some pretty ones, and I hate that. I was just really sad when that happened. I thought, oh my word. And I did, and this tank that I put them in is a big tank. I mean, I don't know how many gallons it is. It's a lot. It's one of those watering troughs that you would get at like Tractor Supply or something like that to do cattle with. That's how big it is. And I only put one cap in there, and I spread it around and everything, but it killed them. So when I go to Tuscaloosa to that meeting, to the luncheon, ladies' luncheon we're going to have together on the 13th, I'm going to buy some more fish. And I promise you, I won't be putting any kind of bleach in that water. And I got to thinking about it, about the stuff that is put in our water. You know? It's not put in mine because I got well water. But people that live in the city, they have stuff in theirs. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's good for you or bad for you. I just know I don't have it because I have well water. It's a deep well. George and I had that fixed a long time ago when we first moved here in my 20s. I was 20 years old. You know, 20-year-olds think they know a lot. They don't. They just think they do. You got to have a little age on you. You know it? You got to have a little age. And I definitely have that. I got some age on me. Okay, I'm going to turn this grease off for a while. I don't want it to get too hot, because I'm not quite ready to fry these yet. So, let's see. Hello, let's see. From Pennsylvania, I'm so glad you were on. Well, I'm glad to be on, darling. But as y'all know, I come on every single day. Every day. Usually it's in the morning time. We get to meet all those sweet people over at the Cottle House. I hadn't even seen them yet. I'm going to go over there, take all this food to them and let them eat up, enjoy. We'll laugh and talk and take pictures, and they'll probably buy a book, and we'll just have a good time. Met some people yesterday from Tennessee. They said they were headed to the beach. They were going to go to the Florida beaches. I think they were going to Panama City. I believe that's what they said. And they were real sweet. I meet people all the time in town and stuff. People coming through Andalusia. A lot of y'all from Indiana come through Andalusia, because y'all get on I-65 South and you get off at the Georgiana exit. When you do, you're coming right through our town if you're headed to the beach. If you're headed to Destin or Fort Walton, for sure. Or any of the beaches. Because I just live 75 miles from those beaches. I'm really close. So let's see, what else is happening in my life? I slept good last night. Matter of fact, I slept real good. But I did have to get up and go to the bathroom once during the night, and I don't like to have to do that. But what had happened is I had eaten a lot of watermelon yesterday. I love that stuff. And I cut me one. It was a small watermelon that a friend gave me, a follower, and it was so good. Of course, it wasn't but about this big around, but I ate half of it and put the other half in the refrigerator, and I've already eaten some of it this morning. I love it. And it's good for you, too. It's good for you. We have a place here near in Andalusia, Alabama, that's where I'm from, that has, they have a blueberry farm. And when those blueberries get ready, which it's not quite time yet, I think it'll be closer to the end of June, I'm going, because you can pick your own blueberries, and it's just $1 a pound, and that's cheap. And I'm excited. And I'm going to go over there. Last year I picked 7 pounds in no time because they're just hanging on there. I mean, they are just hanging. The bushes are huge. So I'm going to go there and get me some blueberries. I actually bought some blueberries yesterday at the grocery store and had it with, I like mine with cottage cheese, and it was good. So y'all, oh, somebody's saying I love your stove. Thank you. It's gas. It's natural gas. They came by my house with natural gas, and I got it. I'm having to learn how to cook all over, though. I'm used to those old eyes on my stove that I have to jiggle around to get them to do. But I will have to say this. I need to be careful because the other day I was cooking and I had on my house coat. And I got up too close to this flame and my house coat my sleeve of my house coat got singed. Just singed, I mean. I'm using me some white lily flour today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got to make one more. I got 10 people over there. Let me make one more. And then we'll start frying them. Let me turn this on back on while I had it. Okay? And it can be heating back up. We'll fry some pies. We will fry us some pies. Let me make this one. These are fried apple pies. And I know y'all have seen it 1,000,000 times. But for the people who are over there today, they would love a fried pie. I'm not going to eat one today because I've already eaten so much of that cottage cheese and blueberries, I'm not even hungry. And besides, I've got some leftover biscuits over there I could eat if I want to. Heat them up and put me some jelly. Do y'all make homemade jelly? I'm in North Georgia, and I picked my first picket of blueberries yesterday. Oh, my goodness. Well, I've planted me some blueberry bushes, but they're doing fair. They're not doing great, but I probably can get a little bit of blueberries off of them. Maybe a half a cup off of 6 or 8 bushes, which isn't too good. But at least they're living and growing and all that, so that's a good thing. All right, let me wash my hands off and we'll get over here and fry these pies. I'm going to move y'all to over here so you can see better. Come on over this way. Let's see if you can sit right there. Let's see if you'll be comfortable right here. Let me get you fixed up. Let's see how that is. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Y'all can see good right there, can't you? Okay, we're going to fry some pies now. Let's get organized. Let's put us out some paper towels, put them on. I'm going to move my eggs over here that I've already got fried. I've ate on. beat up. We're going to do this. All right, it's looking good. All right, let's get us some powdered sugar because we are going to put some good stuff on the top of our pies once they get done. Okay, let's get powdered sugar. I know y'all can't see me, but stay with me. I'm going to be right back. I got to get me some sugar. All right, this is how much powdered sugar I've got. And I'm going to put just a little bit of water in it and stir it around. It's going to make a glaze. Let's look right here and see if this is hot enough. And this is how you tell. You take a little piece of dough and flatten it out. Just a little flat piece. About that much. And if it pops down and pops kind of back up, you know your grease is good and hot. Ooh, it did. Let's start frying. All right, we're going to put us in about 3 pies there. You can use whatever kind of grease you want. You can use lard. You can use anything. I do not use let me do one more. I do not use olive oil in this. It doesn't work good. All right, let me put a little water in this powdered sugar and make us a glaze because we got to have that ready. And what you do is you just barely put a little in it. I've got this turned on just really, really lightly over here. It doesn't take much. Because if you put too much in it, it'll be too soupy. Mix that up real good, and there's our glaze. When that gets done, we'll put these over here and put this on it. Let's stir our grits, make sure. And our Conecuh sausage is in the oven. And here are our grits right here. Y'all turn around and see that. See there? Got a big pot of grits going. I had somebody from Australia one time. They said, what is a grit? I said, darling, it's grits. And it's dried up corn. And they said, oh, okay. I see a lot of y'all are just now coming on. You're just now getting up. Well, let me tell you what. I'm going to be in Grove Hill this Saturday, June the 6th at 9 o'clock, signing and selling books. Then when we get through with all that, we're going to go over the ones that want to. I'm going to go over to JG's and have lunch. I've never been there before, so I'm excited about that. And in Grove Hill, Alabama, 9 o'clock, June the 6th. That'll be this Saturday. And then the next Saturday, which will be June the 13th, I'm going to be in Tuscaloosa, Alabama at the East McFarland Baptist Church. And I'm going to be speaking and signing books and selling books. And we're going to have a luncheon. So I'm excited about that. I always love it when food's involved, don't y'all? Somebody told me one time, said, Baptist is the only religion that you meet and eat. In other words, if we meet, we're going to eat. So, you know, when I think back, Jesus did too. He must have been a Baptist. Here's the reason. He went to Mary and Martha's house and he ate. He ate with his disciples. He ate fish while he was preaching. They broke bread. I mean, you got the Lord's Supper. I mean, he loved to eat too. So I must take after him. I'm going to do that. All right, so this is ready. It doesn't take long when you get your grease hot. All right, let's take these up and we're going to put them on a paper towel. We're going to drain them real good. And when they drain, while they're still warm, we're going to put on the, the glaze. Let me put some more on here and then we'll glaze them. I'll show y'all how to do that. We just put 3 this time. Okay, here's how you glaze them. Let me turn you a little bit more that way so you can kind of see the pies a little bit better. There you go. This is a little type of brush, and you absolutely just brush this on all over it. And it hardens up and gives a really good crispy flavor to the outside. One day when we were eating pies at the Cottle House, oh, and by the way, the one at East McFarland, I think it starts at 11 o'clock noon, you know, right 11 o'clock, because we're going to have a luncheon too. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, somebody at the Cottle House said the dough part is my favorite part to eat. And you know what, it is mine too, I love it. But you can make apple pies, blueberry pies, and another thing that's really good to make is take your leftovers from the night before. Like last night we had cream potatoes and country fried steak and corn on the cob. Well, if you cut the corn off the cob, that's what's left over, and take your steak and cut it up real small and cream potatoes and mix it all together and put cheese in it and do this instead of fruit, you will have made a homemade Hot Pocket. Wouldn't that be good? I used to do that all the time when George was living. We would take our leftovers and make us a Hot Pocket. It was so good. I loved it. Once I get through with all of this today, I'm going to go back and read your comments. And so I'll try to answer as many of them as I can. I do have to go to the courthouse today, though, because I got that new truck out there since I wrecked my other one. And I got to register it. So I've got to go to the courthouse and do that today. I can't read y'all from this far back. I know you're commenting because I see them doing this. My flowers outside are beginning to bloom some, which I'm proud of that. This is just so easy to do, y'all. Please make you a fried pie. I told somebody the other day, I said, don't go to heaven without learning how to make a biscuit or eating a fried pie. Enjoy while you're here on earth. Got all this good stuff to enjoy. We've got nature. Don't stay inside all day. Get outside. Do something. All right, when this hardens up on here, and I'll show you how hard it gets in just a second. I'm going to pick one up and show you something. I used 2 scoops in my powdered sugar. I keep it over here in a jar. Let me pick one up and show you something. You see how shiny that is? Can you see the shiny? That's that powdered sugar on there that's dried up. Now this side is dull. That's because I don't have any on it. But this one is shiny. Y'all see the difference? Okay. Let me paint. All right, so I've got everybody painted on this side, and I've got plenty left. So I'm going to turn these over, and I'm going to paint the other side with this glaze. I won't have to put on much, just a little bit. Just to give a little crunchy on that side. Like that. Okay. Alrighty. And here's our last 2, and then I'm going to do those, and we'll be done with this. I've got my sausage in the oven. Everything is coming along good. My grits are cooking. Everything's good, y'all. Everything's good. Here's some of that crusty that I put in there to test it. That's good stuff. Let's turn this over like that. I know I'm looking mighty colorful today. Got on a flowered apron and a striped shirt. I surely don't match, that's for sure. But this is what I'm wearing today. I've got on tennis shoes, and I got these pants right here. They're very comfortable. They're a type of blue jeans, but they're kind of turquoise color. or teal, I guess is what they are. And I got those at Perry, Georgia, downtown in one of the little boutiques. She carries these type of jeans, and it fits so good. I bought 2 pair. I bought this pair and a kind of a green color. All right, turn your grease off, and you're done with your pies. I always make my biscuits at the very last because I want them to be super hot when I get through. So I've got my flour ready, but I just hadn't made it yet. I want y'all to follow me on Facebook. You can go to YouTube too if you want to, but follow me on Facebook. And here's how you find me. There's so many fakes out there that I know it's hard. I know it is hard, but you've got to be diligent. Get a young person to help you. The name of my page, and the only name of my page, the only one, is Cooking with Brenda Gantt. And it has a blue check mark. And if you click on it, and it doesn't have 4,800,000 followers, then it's not mine. If it has 200,000 followers, that is not mine. If it's on Facebook, because I have 4,800,000 followers. And if you see one that says Brenda Gantt Recipes, that's not mine. If it says my grandma, Big Mama, or what like that, that's not mine. If it says Brenda Gantt Cooking, that's not mine. It's Cooking with Brenda Gantt. Cooking is the first word. That's going to help you. Some of y'all say, I hadn't seen you in so long. That's because you're not following me. That's the reason. I'm on here almost every day. Every single day. I'm on here cooking and doing something, talking to y'all, or going out in the yard, or going over to Hannah's and looking at the chickens. Now, if you have extra of this stuff right here, just put it on the rest of them. Just slather it on there if you made too much. They'll like it. And for those of you who are just coming on right now, I see a lot of you just now coming on. I'm going to be in Grove Hill, Alabama this Saturday, June the 6th. Around 9 o'clock, plus or minus, signing books, selling books. And remember, if you bring a book for me to sign, make sure you take a little piece of paper, kind of like this, just a little piece of paper, and print your name or whoever you're going to give the book to on that piece of paper. That's going to save time and energy, and make sure I spell it right and all that kind of stuff. So do that. But these books, this coffee table book is a big book. It's beautiful. You're going to love it. And it's $40, and I need cash. I can't take checks and credit cards. So just get you 2 $20 bills and come on. And then after we get through, they're going to have some refreshments and stuff, but after we get through in Grove Hill at the Grove Hill Market, we're going to, Garden Market or whatever, we're going to go, I'm going to go over to JG's. It's a new restaurant, I think. I think it's new. And I'm going to eat lunch. So y'all might want to eat lunch there too. Anyway, so that's what's going on in my life. Let me rinse my hands off. I'm fixing to move y'all. All right. So now then, we've got all of our pies made, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my platter in the oven. My platter I'm going to put my pies on. I'm going to put it in the oven for just a few minutes and get it kind of warm, and I'm going to set my pies on it and then cover it with a cloth or a paper towel or something to keep them warm till I can get my biscuits made. And then at the very last, we're going to make our biscuits and scramble our eggs, and we'll be done. And it will be good. My coffee pot is over at the Call House, so I always tell them, y'all make it up. All right, let's see what we got. Saturday morning for breakfast. Thursday and Saturday breakfast, something. I couldn't see what that said. Good morning from Decatur, Tennessee. Here's Connie. Good morning, Brenda. I have seen so many fake ones, honey. Don't I know it? Oh, Lord, they're everywhere. I don't know what in the world they're doing. I wish they'd start their own page. Wouldn't that be good? That'd be good. Hey, if you're one of those fake folks out there, start to do your own thing, honey. The Lord's giving you talents. Everybody's got some talents. Get out there and do you one. My son lives in St. Clair. Is that near there or something? Let me get me a paper towel. My nose is wanting to run a little bit this morning. When we were little, the kids used to say, well, go catch it. Good morning, my adopted grandmother. Have a blessed day. That's Rachel. Good morning, this from Webster Spree. I'm bringing my new cat to the vet this morning. Okay. What color is your new cat? Getting them spayed, she said. Oh, no. If you're a lover of health recipe, oh gosh, well that's somebody else. Morning, let's see, 9:30 here in Melbourne, Australia. 9:30 p.m. in Australia. Oh my goodness, you're fixing to go to bed, aren't you? I have so many people in Australia following me, and y'all are on a totally different time than we are. It's early in the morning here. Right now it is 6:55. I've been up since 4, and I've had my routine, brushing my teeth, doing my hair, put my clothes on, eat me some cottage cheese with blueberries on top, a cup of coffee. I've made the pies. I've made my bed. I've got a load of clothes that I just washed, and they're ready to go in the dryer, so I'm going to do that. Get up and get started. Get that metabolism going, y'all. Don't be just sitting around. Get up and get active, and stand up and sit down and do all this kind of stuff. Get those leg muscles going this morning, and you'll feel so much better. Drink your good cup of black coffee, and that'll be a good thing. So anyway, I'm going to go. I've enjoyed being with you this morning, and I hope you've enjoyed being with me on Facebook. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Have a great day. God bless you. Let me see if I can get you off.